Unified Kill Chain Model. This model is broken into three main phases: initial foothold, network propagation, and action on objectives. Each of these phases are made up of additional attack phases. There are 18 phases, including 1. Reconnaissance. Researching, identifying, and selecting targets through active or passive surveillance. 2. Weaponization. Methods of preparation aimed at setting up the required infrastructure for the attack. 3. Delivery. Techniques that aid in the transmission of a weaponized object to the target environment. 4. Social engineering. Methods aimed at manipulating people to perform unsafe actions. 5. Exploitation. Tactics to exploit system vulnerabilities that may result in code execution. 6. Persistence. Any action, access, or change to a system that grants an attacker a persistent presence on the system. 7. Defense evasion. Evasion tactics an attacker may specifically use to avoid detection or other defenses. 8. Command and control. Techniques that enable attackers to communicate with controlled systems within a target network. 9. Pivoting. Using a controlled system to tunnel traffic to other systems that are not directly accessible. 10. Discovery. Methods that enable an attacker to obtain knowledge about a system and its network environment. 11. Privilege escalation. The outcome of techniques that provide higher permissions on a system or network for an attacker. 11. Common methods include brute force attacks and exploiting zero-day vulnerabilities. 12. Execution. Tactics that result in execution of attacker-controlled code on a local or remote system. 13. Credential access. Strategies that result in access or control over system, service, or domain credentials. 14. Lateral movement. Techniques used to extend the reach of the attack and to find new systems or data that can be compromised. 14. Lateral movement can occur at any stage of an attack but is most commonly seen during the post-compromise phase. 14. Attackers can also seek out critical data and sensitive information via IT resources and built-in tools like PowerShell. 15. Collection. Methods to identify and gather data from a target network before exfiltration. 16. Exfiltration. Tactics that aid in or result in an attacker removing data from a target network. 16. This can include strategies like obfuscation, e.g. falsifying timestamps, deleting or modifying logs, etc., or denial of service, DOS. 17. Impact. Techniques to manipulate, interrupt, or destroy the target system or data. 18. Objectives. Socio-technical attack objectives aimed at achieving a strategic goal.